Hello, I'm Livingston Parish School Superintendent Joe Murphy. I'm very excited to announce this morning that with the Governor's declaration of the state moving to Phase 3 reopening, our school district will soon begin transitioning into its Phase 3 school attendance plan, which will allow all students who choose that option to return to their home campuses 5 days a week. As you know, our school district has always prioritized face-to-face instruction as the most effective learning platform for our students. Since the opening of school, as we worked under the Phase 2 guidelines, we sought every possible opportunity to get as many students on our campuses as possible. And now, with the move to Phase 3, we will begin to transition into a traditional on-campus learning platform for all our students. To manage this transition effectively, our principals and school leaders have asked that we phase in the transition. That strategy worked well when we were able to add our grades 3 through 5 to our 5-day schedule earlier this semester, and we believe it will be the best strategy in this transition as well. As you know, we currently have all pre-K to 5th grade students on campuses every day. Beginning on Wednesday, September 16th, we will add our 6th grade and our 9th graders to that count. On Thursday, September the 17th, we will add our 7th graders and our 10th graders. And on Friday, September the 18th, we will add our 8th graders and our 11th graders to our daily on-campus schedule. We will also ask that our seniors, our 12th graders, return on Monday, September the 21st. While this is a major step in the right direction for our system, it is not a return to normalcy as we might have liked it. We still have limitations on our bus capacity. We'll continue to monitor temperatures and enforce hand sanitation, practicing distancing to the greatest extent possible, and we will require that masks be worn for students in grades 3 and older and for our employees as well. At the same time, we know some of our students will continue to opt for the 100% virtual learning due to health concerns. Still, moving into Phase 3 will bring much relief to our teachers who face so many numerous challenges with managing hybrid learning for their students, as well as so many of our families who are struggling to juggle job schedules and distance learning with their children. Our Phase 2 learning format has been filled with challenges, but it has represented our district's best effort to give our students as much face-to-face instruction as possible. Much planning and preparation has gone into managing the situation, as we know. We began instructing our teachers on how to use our digital platforms back in May. Our administrative teams have provided in-service training and professional development to as many of our teachers as possible to ensure the best teaching strategies are utilized in both the classroom and digital settings. To help our hybrid and 100% virtual student over the last few weeks, many of our schools have hired facilitators, including certified teachers and non-certified contract tutors. We currently have 236 facilitators parish-wide. And to further help with this effort, we have teamed up with Southeastern Louisiana University's education seniors to work with our students. This has been a monumental effort utilizing every available resource to give our students and parents the support they need to function successfully in this distance learning environment we've been faced with. At the same time, managing the balance between in-class and virtual learning has been an ever-moving target for many teachers as more and more students have opted for some version of in-class instruction over the course of the last few weeks. For example, after adding grades 3 to 5 to our daily on-campus schedule, an additional 380 students dropped out of 100% virtual instruction to attend class each day on our campuses. While we agree with those parents that being in class is the best option for their child, those changes have required our teachers to keep making continuous adjustments and redirecting resources to ensure learning materials are available to all of our students in the correct formats. I want to commend our school leaders for being diligent in putting our children first in all their decision making. It has not been easy, but our actions have reflected their priority that all our children matter, and they matter all the time. On the COVID front, we will give you the numbers this week for the update. The percentage of students testing positive this week in Livingston Parish schools is 0.0003846, and those reporting as being close contact is 0.00442. As for our employees, 0.00075% tested positive during this time, and 0.0015% were reported in close contacts. All these numbers are down from our last reporting period, which, as you may recall, were significantly down from the 2 weeks prior to that. We want to remind you that our percentages are based on more than 26,000 students and nearly 4,000 employees. We will continue to provide these updates on these numbers weekly. As for the updates to improve student access to computers and laptops for distance learning, today we delivered an additional 1,000 devices to our school to be distributed to our students. And we're scheduled to receive another 1,279 devices next week. Those devices will be quickly tagged and logged into our system and distributed to our campuses across our parish. And finally, in these trying times, we were reminded on Thursday that even in the most dire situations can be overcome with hope, faith, and stick-to-itiveness. Our district broke ground on new Southside campuses to be constructed in the Denham Springs School District yesterday. As you recall, 3 of the 4 campuses were significantly damaged by the August flood of 2016, Denham Springs Elementary, Southside Elementary, and Southside Junior High. All 3 schools had to be demolished. Construction has already begun on Denham Springs Elementary, and this week's ceremonies marks the beginning of construction on a new 2-story campus that will house both Southside Elementary and Southside Junior High. This $45 million facility will provide learning opportunities to our students at almost every space on their campus. This facility will be a showpiece for the Southside community and a reminder that Livingston Parish Public Schools is committed to overcoming whatever challenges it faces, and most importantly, overcoming the challenge to ensure that our children continue to receive the learning opportunities they need to thrive in a 21st century global market. Today is September the 11th, 2020. We ask that you all remember this day, which had so much significance in our country's history. May we pray for those individuals who were impacted on this day so long ago. And we may also ask you to pray for our colleagues in West Louisiana that's been so significantly impacted by Hurricane Laura. I want to thank you for your time today. Thank you for tuning in to this week's update, and may God bless everyone.